Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Monday and I hope y'all had a great weekend. Well, today as you can see we're having another start. This is the roses that I got from the Tapestry market and I'm using this pink color, which is color number 3354. So how's everybody doing? Y'all having a great day? I hope. Let's move you over here so everybody's in line. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So I just didn't end up doing a whole heck of a lot this weekend at all. Yesterday I went out, around noontime sometime, and got some chicken strips down at the truck stop. I figured that would be so much easier than the grocery store because there was a lot of traffic in town and people going here and there, and it was like lunchtime. So if you were from out of town, you were trying to find some place to eat, and yeah, it was harder to get there than it was to actually get the chicken and leave, So here we are. So I stitched a little bit more on Louisa Cullimore, trying to finish it up, or finish that page up, I should say. Yeah. And worked a little bit on the nativity scene. And what else did I work on? I can't remember. It was just kind of like, pick this up. Nope. Pick that up. Nope. Do that. Yeah. I did work on the tulips the other day. I can't even begin to tell you what day that was. But I about got one tulip done out of, what is there, 5, 6, something like that. Probably 5. You know, when they do, what do you call it? Like floral arrangements. They do them in odd numbers. So there might have been 5. Hell, there could have been 7. I don't know. But they usually do odd numbers of different flowers. So if you had 4 or 5 different kinds, you'd have like 1 of one, then you'd have 3 of another, and then 5 of another, and then 7 of another, whatever. That's just the way that I heard that they do that, but I'm not ever taken any floral arranging classes or anything like that, but I do remember somebody saying that. But we're working on 1 rose, 1. And as you can see, there are 3 roses in this picture. And I tried to pick something that had a decent amount of symbols for, any particular color. So that's how I landed on this one. But I really like these. They're nice and small. You should have seen me out on Saturday trying to wrestle that, the one with the red house and the bridge. Yeah, and the wind was kind of blowing here, kind of blow there. And I was like, nope. That's why I picked up that one of the, it's the Tai Chi with the 2 houses and the landscape. Yeah, because I was tired of wrestling a canvas. And it was warm on Saturday. Just terribly warm. Now, yesterday it wasn't too bad. There was a nice breeze, and I think it maybe got in the mid 70s. Sun was out, but there was clouds all around, and looked like off in the distance maybe they were getting some rain, but we didn't get none. And then the girl called, whose place I was supposed to take and work the 3 to 8, and wanted to know if I wanted to switch. So I switched back, and so today I am going in at 10. It's like, okie dokie. Make up y'all's mind. Somebody. So, yeah. Well, at least I'll get out of there early, right? But, yeah, just kind of lazed around for 4 days, I guess. I don't know. I did get, stuff like sweep on the floor and the stupid trash out and that kind of thing, and washing dishes. I think I washed dishes about 8 times. Not sure why I had so many stupid dishes. So, that was fun. But other than that, just not really doing much of anything. I did listen to my audiobook some, and it's kind of nice to have them there, and I can just stitch and not have to think too hard and listen to what they're saying. I know, I got my new needle minder out here, and it'll work on the 11 count needles, but on the 14 count needles, it's a little thick, so I just keep this one handy, and we're still using it. Thank you, Miss Olivia, I think, sent that to me. Yeah. So, get rid of this thread here. Yeah, I said I wasn't, yesterday I think I said I was not going to town. Well, yeah. Those chicken tenders were calling me, so I just got 4 little chicken tenders and ate 2 of them, and that was like the end of my lunch. Just not dealing. Guess we'll start right here. I noticed that Ava Stitching in the Interlake had a live yesterday, but by the time I got ready to sit down and do all that, it was over. I'm so sorry, Ava. Yeah, I just... too much going, I think. So every once in a while, it's kind of nice to have peace and quiet and that kind of thing for just a bit. I didn't sleep well on Saturday night, into Sunday morning-ish, if you will. I was just too hot. I told you it was hot on Saturday. And I could not, for the life of me, get cooled off. I don't know what the deal was. And I have this box fan, but I'm I don't want to flip out the cat. So I guess I'll have to look for another tabletop-y type fan to blow in there. I have this really small one, but it doesn't put out much air. And that big one, it just makes such a horrible noise. So... that wasn't happening. I tried to turn it on one day, and I turned it on, left it on for probably 2-3 hours, and the cat did not come out of the bedroom once. So I got nothing. So I'll have to just turn it on for, like an hour, and then turn it off. And just so she gets used to it making that noise and know that she can get out. So, I don't know. What a flaky cat, I swear. Got this stuff over here and I can't... there we go. I'm sure you can barely see that symbol that I'm working on. So I watched floss tubes and YouTubes and all kinds of stuff yesterday. I just couldn't settle on one thing or another. So, it is what it is. I'm going to flip this around. Making sure I'm going still the same direction, but I can't stitch backwards. It drives me crazy. So I have no idea how busy it's going to be today. It's going to be something, one way or another, and all that traffic. I don't know if people were just getting into town or what. But I mean, I saw all kinds of vehicles, you know, I mean, vehicles hauling campers or trucks or cars, you know, I mean, it was kind of a mix. So it wasn't all people that were camping or going camping. Oh, geez. So I don't know if my daughter and that bunch will go camping or not. We'll see. She was planning on going kind of out of town-ish, you know, but, and not being so close to town because she figured that everybody'd want to go to the fireworks on Tuesday, so that would be all filled up and stuff. So I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, kid. But they sure are everywhere. And it's been nice weather up to about this weekend, you know. I mean, it hasn't been bad over the past 4 days, so. I mean, that one day, you know, it thundered and lightninged, and we didn't get I mean, it sprinkled just even enough to get the concrete wet, if you will, you know. But up there, you know, you really got to pay attention. Hang on. Because you can have flash floods way up there. And that is not a good thing to have. And if you take a big camper up there, it's not like you can just pick up and leave. So, yeah. Good times. You know, we had a 35-foot fifth wheel. We drove it from Fort Collins to Leadville, Colorado, and parked it. Stayed, you know, we lived in the trailer, not trailer park, the RV park there in Leadville for probably year and a half. And then we moved it to Buena Vista, where I live now, and had it there and never went and took it anywhere other than those two places, or three, you know, counting the place where we bought it at. Yeah, so we never went camping per se in the thing. We just lived in it. And you wonder why I don't want to ever go camping again. Yeah, here we are. Sure is a pretty pink. Trying to figure out where to go next. These are so easy to stitch. This is such a nice little comfortable size, you know? And sometimes it's a little, what do you call it, confettied. But other than that, I mean, it's an easy stitch. And some of these have more confetti than others, you know. But just keep in mind that when you have confetti, you have definition, see? So, it's very nice. But I usually leave all that confetti until last. I just keep stitching around it and leaving them till last. Unless, let's say I've got a blue symbol that I'm doing a whole bunch over here, but I've got like one thread left. I'll go around and see if there's any blues that I need to, that were in the confetti. But for the most part, I take the big swatches first, except for the background. That's the only exception to that rule. So, because I hate stopping and starting, and I hate sitting in one place doing one color, like through about 5 threads just to get that section done. And I don't have, I mean, I have TV and I have cable or whatever, but I don't have the TV on, is what I was going to say, all the time, where I could just sit there and stitch a whole section. So that just never appealed to me. I usually start on one main item first. Like, I'm starting on this rose, so I will go through it until I hit the confetti, and then go on to something else and come back, like I just explained, and do all the stupid confetti. But yeah, at least there's no orange here next to the yellow and the red. That's a plus. Good job, guys. It's the greens and the blues, this one. Because right in this section you have a Y, a 0, well, not a 0, a green circle and a green X, and a green slash mark. Okay, I give up. Yeah, nope, just stitch. It's all my whole goal has ever been, is to just stitch. I know, and that, saying that, it doesn't make much sense why I don't start on the bigger areas, but yeah, it's just boredom, I think. Worked a little bit on that Christmas one yesterday. Didn't get much progress, not at all. But this works. I like switching it up. Like, I'll get up and I'll go do something, and I'll come back and I'm like, well, I don't really want to do that. Come on, seriously? You're just going to be a pain in the neck, aren't you? It almost looks peach once you get there, but it is a pink. Oops, silly girl. And I'm doing it backwards. That's what happens when I get to switching it around left and right. I'll fix it. It's fixed. I'm doing some hop, skipping, and jumping today. I'm not about the stopping and starting. It's supposed to be a nice day today, though. That'll be good. There is just that one thread. It's just being a pain in the neck. There we go. I guess we'll just, oh shoot. Oh my goodness. We're just having a threading day. Come on. I just love those needle minders, though. Not needle minders, threader needle minders. They're just so pretty. I don't know if I've accomplished getting all of them that I want or not. I guess we'll find out when I get orders in. See, every time I stitch it, it looks orange. I don't know if that's coming out there or not, but it looks like a peachy orange. But it'll look pink once everything else is done. I think it's just the surrounding symbols that are making it look that way. All right, guys. We got all that done. See, it doesn't take very long to go places, and then I got the rest of the yellow going up that way. Let me just put that needle there so I know where it's at. But it's just in a spiral, kind of, right there. Then I'll work on the edge. I'm not sure. There's a lot of confetti in there, so one thing at a time. I'd like to finish one rose and then maybe start on that. But we'll see. I may change my mind in between there. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.